If you guys ever want fantasy basketball advice, be sure to check out my Patreon page where I actually help you guys win your fantasy basketball league. I would love as many of you guys to be a part of my Patreon community, so if that's something you might be interested in, be sure to click the link in the description below. So yeah guys, in this video we're going to be talking about the week 3 update. I'm going to be giving you guys the schedules, the injuries, players you guys should sell high, player you guys should sell low, and also the best waiver wire pickups that you guys should be targeting for week 3. Before I get into this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to all of the people in my Patreon community right now. And I just want to say that you guys really do keep me going and encourage me to make more fantasy videos every single week. But yeah, other than that, this is the week 3 update. So yeah, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. If you love basketball, you are in the right place. And make sure to hit that subscribe button to not miss any of my upcoming videos just like this. The first thing that I want to talk about is the schedule. There are 3 teams playing 2 games. There's the LA Clippers, there's the Sacramento Kings, and there's the Utah Jazz guys. And of course, Los Angeles Clippers actually do have a back-to-back set on Wednesday and Thursday, which means that Kawhi Leonard will most likely be missing one of those games. But just to keep in mind that Hero, Lou Williams, and Kawhi will not be affected for you guys as much for this week. Most of the teams will be playing 3 games, but the teams playing 4 games are the Atlanta Hawks, the Charlotte Hornets, Golden State Warriors, Indiana Pacers, Memphis Grizzlies, Milwaukee Bucks, Timberwolves, OKC, Philadelphia 76ers, Portland, and Orlando Magic. Moving over to the next category, I'm going to be giving you guys the most effective injuries that will most likely be inactive for you. Moving over to the next category, we're going to be talking about the injuries and players that will most likely be missing week 3 for your fantasy basketball teams. We got Stephen Curry out 8 to 16 weeks, guys. To be completely honest, players who drafted Steph, I feel really bad for them because Steph was a top 5 fantasy pick this year. Reggie Jackson probably out 4 to 6 weeks due to his injury. Draymond Green probably will miss the next week or 2, depending on the severity of his finger injury. Will Barton will miss the next 1 to 2 weeks as well with a walking boot. And also Miles Turner will miss the next 2 weeks due to his injury. Sabonis is definitely going to eat. Next up, I have a list of 6 players who right now are sell-high players that are playing over their ADP average draft pick. And actually, it's a good time to sell them right now because the potential of them decreasing and going back to normal is high. We got Aaron Baines of the Phoenix Suns, guys. Right now, he is actually playing and putting up monster numbers at a very efficient rate for the starting center for the Phoenix Suns, guys. But you guys all know that DeAndre Ayton will be back soon in probably 4 to 6 weeks. And when he returns and the closer it gets to that time, Aaron Baines will decrease in value. Kyle Lowry right now, the second scoring option for the Toronto Raptors, is balling out. He's averaging 25 points a game over the past few weeks. And right now is the perfect time to trade Lowry, only because I've known in the past that Lowry is really good when he starts, but then he also decreases as his age and also his body effectiveness. Next up, we got Brandon Ingram of the New Orleans Pelicans, guys. Over the past few weeks, he's been really playing well because Drew Holiday was injured and also Zion Williamson. But once those 2 return and get back into healthy form, then we all know Brandon Ingram won't be getting as much touches and shots. Derrick Rose of the Detroit Pistons, guys. Right now, he's actually playing really well without Reggie Jackson. But we all know that once Reggie Jackson returns, he's going to split minutes at that point guard position. And of course, with Derrick Rose not being the most efficient point guard out there, it's a good time to trade him now when he's averaging 20 points a game. Tristan Thompson right now is averaging 20 and 10, and right now he's overachieving as a player that sometimes we're even left on waiver wires. Tristan Thompson must be owned, but if you own him, think about trading him because you could get a player that gives you guaranteed stats in the future because Tristan Thompson is due to an injury history as well. And of course, Steph Curry, guys, sell him high now. Some players might want to pick Steph and trade for you if you have Steph. So I recommend getting rid of Steph because I believe that even if Steph returns, the Golden State Warriors might not even be in the playoff picture and they might not play him as much, and his fantasy value has definitely decreased because of this injury. Moving over to 6 players that I believe you guys should buy low and target to get at a cheap price. We got Mitchell Robinson of the New York Knicks, guys, a great source of blocks. Right now, not playing at the ADP we once thought, but I believe he can pick it up. We got Jaren Jackson Jr. of the Memphis Grizzlies, really disappointing a lot of us. He's only playing less than 25 minutes a game and is not producing as a top 30 player that we all thought he could be. And the reason to that is because of foul trouble, but of course, guys, he could get better and will get better. Trade for him now. Aaron Gordon for the Orlando Magic, shooting really horribly as a member of one of their scoring punches. But as of right now, I believe that soon, and the more he gets comfortable with his shot and his new system and role for the team, he'll find his shot. Miles Bridges of the Charlotte Hornets, right now, of course, not playing to his ADP. We all thought he'd be a great breakout player, but there are other players on the Charlotte Hornets that really stepped up. But still, Miles Bridges is their future and is the target for the development. D'Angelo Russell of the Golden State Warriors, guys, as of right now, he hasn't been playing the best that he can. But of course, guys, with Steph Curry out, D'Angelo Russell will feast and take control of the ball the whole time. And right now, before him playing even his first game alone as a Golden State Warrior without Draymond and Steph, it might be a good time to get him now. And the last player on this list is Otto Porter. He's just playing horrible right now, but he's great for defensive stats, and when he's locked in, he could be a good 15-point player at a good efficient rate. And if the Chicago Bulls really want to make a playoff push, they're going to need him to step it up. Moving over to the top 6 waiver wire pickups that I believe you guys should be targeting. I've got 6 players right now for you guys. There's Rudy Gay of the San Antonio Spurs. There's Markelle Fultz of the Orlando Magic. Right now, he is going to be the starting point guard, so he's really on a lot of people's radar. There's this guy on the Indiana Pacers called Goga Bitadze. I don't know how to say his name, but basically without Miles Turner for the next 2 weeks, Goga is going to be a very important factor to the defensive side and block rates for the Indiana Pacers. We got Isaiah Thomas of the Washington Wizards, guys, right now on a limit of 20 minutes. But when he does get his minutes, he's giving you at least plus 15 points and 5 assists. Daniel House Jr. getting plus 33 minutes a game for the Houston Rockets, playing a 3-and-D role. He's actually playing really well at a good efficient rate. Daniel House Jr. is a great target. And the last player is Myers Leonard of the Heat, guys. Right now, he's a starting center. And for what it looks like, his spacing and defense is a great asset to why they're winning games. So yeah, guys, that basically wraps up my week 3 fantasy basketball update for you guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. And also, I want your opinions down in the comment section down below. Ask your questions, leave a comment, say whatever you guys want. Let's all talk and start another community down there. And the last thing I want to say is that if you guys want fantasy basketball advice from me personally, go check out the link in my description on my Patreon page where I offer that and also offer a great sense of community with the fans of Easy Gang. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll definitely see you guys next time on ezBUCKETz. Woo!
Ay, look at that boy, huh? Cooking up joints, like, run at the school, like, you already know, never got help, so did it myself, doing so well, I bet you can't tell that I've been running, like, this my dance, yeah.